Welcome to subscribe. Take 2 turns of yellow wire. Loop starting. 9 short needles. Winding out. We can count this braided needle as a short one. After we hook 9 short needles, start to close the circle. Let's pull this long line first. Find this short line. We pulled back hard. We went through the eyes of the needle. Change the white line. Winding out. With a white line. Take out the tape by winding like this. Okay, let's start with the petal part. Three braid pins. The thread hook is long at this eye of the rising needle. After the long needle is hooked, let's wind the thread. Draw another long needle in the same order. After 2 long stitches have been hooked, we set up 3 braid needles. Draw at the next heading. Do it the same way. After the second group, the next braid needle hook long needle. Do it the same way. There are 5 petals. After disconnection, we hide the thread to the end of the needle at the back. Fixed. Receptacle part. The receptacle is made of green thread. 5 petals. Start the needle. Same ring starting. 9 short needles. Start winding. Find out the position of the first needle to draw. When finished, make 2 braids, a little tight. Long needle of winding hook is inserted at this place of braid needle. Three braid pins. Find the position of the last needle in front of the long needle and pass through the winding. Direct pull out. This is the hook method of dogtooth needle. After hook dogtooth needle, we set up 3 braids. Draw at the next heading. After finishing the dogtooth needle, set up 2 braids and draw them at the next pinhead. Check 5 groups in the same way. That's what it looks like after 5 groups. Disconnection. The same way to take up the thread is to hide it in the back. Receptacle complete. Leaf part. The leaves are needled with stripes for a total of 4 circles, and the shaping strip is added in the last circle. Start the needle. Braid with a needle. Make a knot first. Take out a braid needle by winding. Hook 12 braid needles. After getting the braid stitched, let's start. The barb passes through the first pinhead. Hook short needle. Each needle is a short needle. We only pick half of the needle. We add the needle at the position of the last needle. Hook 3 short needles. We'll make a mark on the second one of the stitches. This is the place to add needles in the next circle. we rewind the corresponding back hook in each a place where the eye of a needle enters the needle. It's the same hook, a short needle. This thread is pressed on top of this crochet. Winding out. Cover it at the back. Hook to where there are 2 stitches left. We start from the opposite. Repeat the hook back. We started the second lap. Set up a lock pin first. Pick half of the needle at the first stitch. Hook to the previous pin position of the mark buckle. Three short stitches should be added to this stitch of the mark button. It's in the middle of 3 short needles. Mark it. In the same way, hook one straight parallel to this. So the second lap is done. The second circle is parallel to the place where the needle starts. Turn over and set up a lock pin. Start the third lap. Do the same for the third lap. In the fourth circle, add the shape bar. Let's finish the third lap first. Crochet the blades according to the size we want. Hook to the size we want. Just add the shape bar. Well, the same way. Let's take the other side. That is to put the last 2 needles into the setting bar. In this circle, we join the shaping strip. Make a braid needle. The wire is above the crochet when it goes through the needle. Press the wire down. The mark button is the needle in the center. Remove the mark buckle and pass through the needle mesh. Hook a short needle inside the needle eye. Add another wire. Put it on the top of the crochet and wind the thread. Disconnection. Leaves complete. Let's take this thread back. And then you can disconnect. With a piece of wool, pass through the nearest needle to the wire. Wrap it all around like this. Strawberry fruit part starts. Finish with white stitching. Strawberry hook method. The ring needle starts with 2 turns. Six short needles. The shape of 2 braids is a short pin. 6 short needles. Let's pull the line that crosses above. Start the second lap. The hook method of the second circle is a short needle and an additional needle. There are 9 short needles in this circle. We started the second lap. Alike, make a mark on the first needle first. In the second circle, there are 2 short needles and 1 with additional needles. We started the third lap. In the third circle, there are 3 short needles and 1 extra needle. A short needle will be added to each hook. Do not add needles at the beginning, hook 1 needle at each eye, and complete 1 circle. Finish a circle without adding or subtracting. Let's start with this lap. We take out this by winding, which is a needle reduction. The needle has been reduced according to this method. All the way down to a hole. Tamping in. Break and take up. Okay, let's sew this little dot with white thread. Welcome to subscribe.